Hello, Pisces. Welcome to your your May 1st through 10th reading. Let's get started. We're using the Mythic Goddess Tarot, and this is by Jane Wallace. So I repel, any and all negative energy that comes to this reading, and I return it back to sender in the name of Jesus and with the assistance of Archangel Michael. So let's get started. Usually with this reading, we would get started on the past, which would be the last week of April. Okay. I hope you've been doing well, Pisces. I've got some sort of bug. I don't know what it is, but I keep trying to cough it up, and I don't know what's going on with me. But hope you're doing better, Pisces, than I am. The past week, the last week of April, we have the Death card. So this was an ending to something, Pisces. You experienced an ending to something. Someone you shared a connection with has decided to stick to their beliefs, to stick to their way of thinking. You may be dealing with someone who is going through a dark night of the soul. We have Two of Cups and the Sun. This person made you happy. Some of you even considered this person as your soulmate, but they ended things with you because there's a certain perspective that they refuse to change about you, Pisces. With this hanged man energy, they're stuck in a certain way of viewing things. They see you in a certain light, and it's just not changing with this death card. Some of you could have been dealing with a Scorpio with this death card, male or female. This person sees you as one way. So they don't see everything about you. You know how in our society there's a lot of black and white thinking that goes on, and this person, it's like instead of seeing you in the all good, they see you in the all bad, and they're refusing to change their perspective of you. So this was about an ending, a release. You are stepping through the portal of transformation, Pisces. One door is closing, but look, another one is open. Take strength from Regana and step forward empowered to a new reality. It is time to let go of what no longer serves you and embrace a potentially brilliant new beginning. This may feel like a jolt initially, perhaps something from beyond your own control has shaken everything up. Regana is telling you you've got this, you have the power, use it well. It's time to wave goodbye to the past. This may be difficult, but renewal is beckoning. What is meant to remain in your life will do so, but do not resist change as it will make the situation more difficult. And Regana's message is I'm willing to transform and rebuild my power. Okay, so someone who's in this hangman energy, Pisces, even if, say if it's not just you, okay, say if this person just has a certain perspective about life in general, or they're going through some sort of awakening, or this person has changed all their views in general. This has more to do with this person in general than it does you, because even if they're stuck on a certain perspective of you, it seems this person could be also stuck in a certain viewpoint of the way the world works. Your person had some sort of awakening, or some sort of belief system was changed with this person. And I was thinking about this week. It's kind of like, how in America we have these Disney movies where the woman meets the handsome prince and they get married and she relies on him for money, financial security, stability, financial security. And we're taught from a young age that this is the way things are supposed to be. This person may be having a whole new shift in perspective, a whole new um, awakening this person is going through. And it's not just about awakenings, it's about perspective. Because if this person is going through a dark night of the soul and they think that everyone is against them, they're going to put you in that group of people too. Now, this is someone who is selfless. They may sacrifice their own needs or desires for a greater good. But this person also thinks out of the box. As a person, this card can also suggest someone who thinks out of the box and enjoys going against the flow and turning what we understand on its head. Okay. So this person, for some of you, your person's kind of backwards. I'm not saying, that society does not brainwash women or people in general to get married and have a family. But your person, they could also have a way of thinking that's backwards. Um, Maybe your person, um, they just seem to have this backwards way of thinking. I don't know how to describe it. It kind of reminds me of someone who, it's like that Linkin Park song, and for some reason that's coming through. I had to fall to lose it all. In the end, it doesn't even matter. So they're going through some sort of dark night of the soul where it's like nothing matters to this person. Maybe they're lonely, they can't stand to be alone, but at the same time they're pushing other people away. Like, your energy is two of cups in the sun. You just want to be happy. Like, you want to spend time with this person. Some of you may consider this person as being your happiness. Some of you may have fire in your chart, but this person, they're in a different perspective. They're in a different belief system. I really think this death energy is coming from them. Because I don't think that you would be happy and joyful about ending things with this person. It seems like you were very happy and joyful spending time with this person, being this person's friend. And this person is just coming in this dark energy of maybe they feel like no one's their friend, they feel like they can't trust anyone. They're going through this dark night of the soul. And that was what happened the last week of April. You could have tried to reach out to this person, but they're refusing to change their perspective. They don't see the love that's in front of them with that 2 of cups energy you were bringing to them. They don't see it. They see you and the world in a particular light. This could be someone who does not like people, or maybe they hate people, or maybe they've been through so many bad experiences that it has caused them to have a certain attitude towards all people to where, you know, they feel like they can't trust anyone because they're going through this dark night of the soul. So let's move on from this energy, Pisces. The first week of May, your first 10 days of May, for your energy, we have the Page of Swords. We have this awareness card. You are coming into an awareness about this person, okay? And how they feel about this relationship. You're coming into some sort of awareness. Okay. For some of you, you're coming into the awareness that this person has you in a third party. We have the Empress, the Queen of Wands, and the Three of Cups. I think the Empress is your energy, but I think you're dealing with the Queen of Wands, someone who may have you in a third party, or this week they may be telling you the truth about a third party. With that Page of Swords energy, they may be coming forward with the truth, of what they've been involved in and haven't been telling you about. But like I said, this person's going through a dark night of the soul. So regardless of, whether they're involved with someone else or not, they may view the other person the same way they view you. Like they can't trust them if they're going through a particular dark night of the soul. Um, some of you may try to reach out to this person, if they're not the ones coming forward with the truth and the Page of Swords is your energy, you're trying to reach out to this person to have a reunion. If this person doesn't have you in a third party, the Three of Cups could also mean reunion. Some of you are trying to have a reunion with this person the first 10 days of May. So we have the Empress, the Queen of Wands, the Three of Cups. And I'm going to get more about that Page of Swords energy we're dealing with. Page of Swords. Okay. So some of you are tired of being treated like you don't care about this person. You're tired of this person putting you at arm's length. Some of you are becoming very determined because one of the key words for this card, we have curiosity, thirst for knowledge, but we also have determination. Okay. So some of you are determined to have a reunion with this person the first 10 days of May. But it's also possible that this person has their own agenda. You are dealing with someone with their own agenda. Your agenda might just be hanging out with this person and having fun. Their agenda might be that they want you to move in with them. Okay. So you may be prone to making errors along the way, as you're exploring what's going on, but you can learn from your mistakes. Communicating your ideas is very much an aspect of this card. So you're being encouraged to communicate what you want from this person, Pisces, because this person may have a hidden agenda around you. Okay. This person around you may have a hidden agenda. And the middle week of May, we have the Ten of Swords. So it doesn't really matter how determined you are to reach this person. This is going to keep ending. If you keep trying to reconcile with this person or have reunions with them or message them or talk to them, this is going to keep ending because we have the Ten of Swords, which is the end of a cycle. First, we had the Death card, which I think was their energy. I think their energy is that they're done completely. But I think with your energy, you have the energy of someone who keeps trying and trying to make it work with this person. And I think the Ten of Swords, I've never interpreted it this way before, but in this reading, Pisces, I feel like when you get that Ten of Swords, for you, it basically means, okay, I'm done trying for now. Traditionally, it's supposed to mean, the end of a cycle, the end of you trying. But I think for you, it's one of those things where it's like the door is closed, so you're done trying for now. And the middle of May, because we have the 9 of Cups and the 2 of Swords. You're being very wishy-washy when it comes to this person and another person. It's almost, to me, it gives me the vibe of I'll try later. And I don't know why, but for some reason I had this picture in my mind of, the little girl from the Dr. Phil episode. She wasn't really that little, but she said, "Catch me outside, cash me outside." And I don't think you're saying that to this person. I just think it's, "Cash me outside" kind of reminds me of the phrase, "I'll see you later." Like, well, I'll see you later. You're telling this person you'll see them later, but you're not telling them that vocally or aloud. It's like in your mind, where I'll try again later. Someone may be calling again later. You may be trying again later to get through to this person. But this person feels like a fool, Pisces. Okay, we get the Fool. They're either off on a new beginning, taking a leap of faith with someone else, or they literally feel like a fool. Um, this person may feel like a fool dealing with you. They feel like, maybe they feel like you played them. And I'm not saying you did play them. For some of you, you're taking this relationship very slowly, but they don't see it that way. Some of them feel like they are being played for a fool. Now, your attitude for the middle week of, well, the first week of May, your attitude for the first week of May is the Five of Wands. Some of you feel like fighting this person, because this person doesn't want to see you. There's a lot of drama, and some of you feel like you have to compete for this person's attention. You feel like this person has other options and that they're putting you on the back burner or making you compete. Um, for some of you, you may feel like your person is being difficult or giving you a lot of difficulties. We have the Moon, the Page of Wands. Yeah, this person's making it difficult for you to express your love, because for your energy, we have the Moon, the Page of Wands, and the Knight of Cups. Some of you have not told this person yet that you love them. You may love this person and you have not told them yet, but you may love them with this Knight of Cups energy. Knight of Cups can also represent someone who is in love with the idea of love, not necessarily in love, but in love with the idea of love. But you are coming across as the Moon, and some of you are just upset that this person has either blocked you or they're making it hard for you to message them. It's almost like you're having a conversation with yourself. Like you message someone and they leave you on read for a long time, or they block you, or they ghost you, and they make it difficult for you to get your message, your point across. It's like the message is there, but it's not being received. It's almost like there, if you told this person that if you were to tell this person that you love them, they would just look at the message and not say anything, and they would not absorb it in their heart, because this person's going through a dark night of the soul. They're not going to think, "Oh, Pisces loves me." No, this person is going through much heartache and strife, that they're going to look at that message and think, okay, what does Pisces want? What does this person want? This person is in a world of pain, Pisces. They're not able to receive love at this time. So the moon, the page of wands, the knight of cups, you want to tell this person how you really feel. But you don't want it to be, some of you, your attitude is, well, I'm just going to have to text this person with this page of wands energy, or message them on social media, or mail them a letter, because they're not letting me express my feelings in person. They're not letting us have this reunion together. So influencing you is the Queen of Pentacles. Some of you could be dealing with a Queen of Pentacles, or you may already have someone who is a Queen of Pentacles who is not the person you are dealing with. Okay, I think this is your person though, Pisces, because we get all these swords coming out. The Five of Swords, the Three of Swords, the Six of Wands. This person, like I said, they're in a world of pain, but they don't show it on the outside. You know how, like, when I do these tarot videos, I come on here and I make sure that my hair is brushed, and sometimes I'll put hairspray or hair gel or lotion or whatever, and I make myself look really good. That's what this person does with the Six of Wands energy. They could also have fire in their chart. This person is ruthless and they're hurt, but they look pretty on the outside. This person has been through so much drama and so much heartache that they're ruthless. So I think you and this person are not talking at this time. And this kind of ruthless energy kind of reminds me of that movie, Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, the new version, where two of the kids that met up together, two of them were girls, and it was two particular types of girls. One was really competitive, and I think the other one was too. And one said to the other, "Let's be friends." And then the other girl said, "Best friends." And they were both very ruthless. And I'm not saying you're ruthless, but that type of energy reminds me of your person. Your person is very ruthless. And they may be ghosting you or not talking to you right now with that Three of Swords, or they're just feeling a lot of pain. Okay. So they're hurting very badly on the outside, on the inside. They're hurting very badly on the inside, but they're looking good on the outside. Okay. So this person keeps and holds, their pain inside for the most part. I don't know how much money this person is worth financially. I just know that this person could appear ruthless and unemotional in their dealings. This could also be someone who's argumentative or argues for the sake of it, like they argue to get a reaction out of you. They enjoy winning at whatever cost, and they will resort to low blows or intentionally try to hurt others. You do not want to mess with this person, Pisces. You don't want to mess with them. Because you could say, something that is logical in an argument to this person, and they will go from the logical aspect to low blows, hitting below the belt. Instead of instead of debating your argument, they will insult you. You know, your obstacle at this time is the Ten of Pentacles. Some of you already have a family, but you're talking to this ruthless person, and I don't understand why. Okay. Ten of Pentacles in the obstacles position. And I just don't understand why you're wasting your time on this ruthless person. Maybe some of you think this person has a lot of money. but this person is ruthless. Okay. This person is ruthless. Now, clarifying the Ten of Pentacles, we have the Nine of Pentacles, the Ten of Wands, and the Seven of Cups. Some of you could be struggling with your finances right now, or you have a family, but you feel all alone in your family. Like, you ever heard the phrase, like, you could be in a crowded room of people, but still feel alone? Some of you, even though you have a family or you already have someone, within this family, you feel a lot of heavy burdens and you may feel alone. And sometimes you may daydream because you want a break from your family with this Seven of Cups energy. The outcome for the first 10 days of May is the Six of Swords. You're moving. Some of you are moving. You are headed towards healing with this Six of Swords energy. So you're not going to keep messing with this ruthless person. You're actually going to end up moving. Some of you are headed towards a Gemini because we have the Tower, the King of Swords, and the Lovers. Some of you are headed towards a Gemini or a very deep, close connection and love. So you're moving away from this ruthless person. You know, even though this first week of May you want a reunion with the person you're dealing with, you may end up just moving away from them. And you don't really get to tell this person goodbye because they're not talking to you. Maybe some of you have always planned on moving to be with your family if your family lives far away from you, but you're not getting to tell the person you're dealing with goodbye because they're not talking to you. So you're finally just going to end up moving this week instead of trying to make this person see you before you leave. But this is what you don't see coming, Pisces. And I'm sorry to give you this bad news. I don't like doing tarot readings like this, but it's almost like you're stuck between a rock and a hard place. Because it's like when you finally do move to be with your family, what you don't see coming is this Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords is about lying, cheating, stealing. It's not a good card. You're going to be traveling towards someone from your past. Now we have this Temperance energy, the Temperance card, the Six of Cups, and the Three of Pentacles. But I think this person just puts on the appearance of being patient or the appearance of being an angel. And this person talks about you behind your back, okay? And I know what that's like. I've had family members that talked about me behind my back, and I ended up finding out later when I got on their Facebook accounts, you know, and saw them talking about me behind my back. So, even though you're moving to be with a family that's far away, this family is talking about you behind your back. So, not the whole family, but somebody is talking about you behind your back, okay? Um, Somebody could be keeping you around as a third wheel and talking about you behind your back, and it's kind of like, say if like someone new were to come to the family and be introduced, and say if your name was Pete, and they're like, "Oh, that's Pete, that's your husband," and they're asking about you, and your wife is like, when you're not around, she says to him, "Yeah, yeah, that's Pete, he is my husband, but I'm keeping him around, to help me with this and this and that, but I'm not really serious about him. I just keep him around to, make him feel important or so he won't get angry with me. I don't really have any feelings for him anymore. I don't, that type of deceptive negative energy. So Temperance, Six of Cups, and Three of Pentacles. Someone's talking about you behind your back. And I think the reason we get the Seven of Swords there is either they are lying on you, or when you confront them about what they've been doing, they're like, I wasn't doing that. I wasn't doing that. I never said that. They interpreted me the wrong way. Something like that. That this person tries to pretend they're an angel, but they're not. What's the advice for Pisces? We have Seven of Pentacles, Eight of Wands, and Eight of Cups. In order to fully let go and grow and move on, I think this past person that you're leaving behind, I think you need to tell them your feelings. I think with this Eight of Wands energy, you need to communicate that you're leaving and why you're leaving. Because otherwise, you're not going to have the closure you want. Granted, this person, they're not letting you have a reunion with them. But if you have to, go ahead and write them a letter or whatever it is you need to do that is going to get through to them, so you can fully express your feelings, so that you can fully let go of this past person, okay? You do need to let go with this Eight of Cups energy, okay? You do need to let go. Some of you, your closure may be not communicating, period. It may be, with this Eight of Wands and Eight of Cups, that you just stop communicating, period, with this past person. Some of you need to focus on your money with this Seven of Pentacles. Focus on growing your money. Some of you are reaping what you sow with that Seven of Pentacles, but you still need to be open with this past person in order to fully let them go. Yeah, I know I did this. I know I did that. I know I wasn't a perfect person, but this is how I feel about you with this Eight of Cups energy, in order for you to completely let them go. So Seven of Pentacles, Eight of Wands, Eight of Cups, okay? So I'm going to pull out some Archangel Michael cards. I think your reading is interesting, Pisces. We will get some Oracle cards first. I almost forgot about those. But I think your reading is interesting because I had a friend whose mother used to talk about her. And what would happen with her and her mother was like they would have a certain person come visit, and her mother would talk bad about her, but even in front of her. So like the people that visited. And I don't think your new person that you're moving towards, is going to do that to you. I think they will talk about you behind your back, but I don't think they're going to talk about you behind, like to your face. Like my ex best friend's mom used to do to her. So I'm going to shuffle these two more times and we'll get your oracle cards. For some of you, the person that you are moving towards, and this is another thing I didn't think of when I was looking at those cards. For some of you, your person has a job and they may be having an affair with a coworker in the future, okay? Or they're talking about you behind your back to this coworker. Sneaking off to be with this coworker with the Seven of Swords energy, sneaking off, working late hours. Now, you have a lot of good things going for you. It almost kind of reminds me of that movie. I don't know what the name of the movie was, but there was a movie where, these women would marry these men in a certain family, but even though they got money and status and privilege, they would still get cheated on, and not really respected. And that's kind of what your situation reminds me of, what's coming up for you, because you do have appreciation. This new person you're moving towards is going to appreciate you for whatever it is you do for them. And you are going to have blossoming abundance and this door to romance, okay? So you do have a lot of good things coming in for you. It's just, I think sometime down the road, this person is going to cheat or they're not going to be faithful, okay? This new person that you're moving towards. Now, I really wouldn't stress about it because you cannot, and I know it sounds easy for me to say, but I'm like, why stress over something or someone you cannot control? But the reason I wouldn't stress about it is because, you don't have to sleep with this person. Once you're moved in with this new person, if they end up cheating in the future and you feel like you have to stay with them or you feel like you have no place to go, you don't have to sleep with them. So you can easily, if you sense something's going on, you can easily say, "Hey, I'm not sleeping with someone that cheats." Now, of course, don't say that stuff if it's going to endanger your health. I don't know the particular situation you're in, but you're trading in a ruthless person for someone who appreciates you. At least they appreciate you. I don't know what they're going to be like down the road, but let's see what Archangel Michael has to say about all this. Thought I heard a door crack. So you are on the right path, Pisces. And for prayer, it says, "My prayer, Archangel Michael, I call upon you now. Thank you for giving me loud and clear guidance that I easily understand. Thank you for motivating me and filling me with the courage and confidence to make healthful life changes." Okay. So you're on the right path, Pisces. You're on the right path. Your inner guidance is real and trustworthy, and you will be having a new beginning and a fresh start once you move. You need to admit the truth to yourself about a certain person and act accordingly, and you need to have confidence, okay? Explore your options. Some of you may be interested in finding someone who is innocent, maybe someone who is younger than you. There may be an option of yours that is worth exploring, someone who may be younger than you. Pay attention to your dreams and focus upon divine and perfect health, okay? So, no family is perfect, Pisces, but the person that's being ruthless with you, I just think they're going to keep being ruthless. And that's why I think it's a good thing you're moving away from this person. We're going to get the love oracle cards about the person you were dealing with. And then maybe some messages from them since they are refusing to tell you goodbye. Some of you may already know that your new person is not really being trustworthy, but it's like one of those things where it's like a matter of timing as to where, are they going to do what they're going to do? When you don't know when the timing is that they're going to pull that Seven of Swords move, okay? And it was very hard to shuffle the cards at that moment. I don't think this person's going to get away with what they're doing. This new person. Now, for your past person, we have seduction, attraction, flirting, dating, hooking up, temptation, third party interference. So, the past person you were dealing with, like I said, they could have had you in a third party. This person stabbed you in the back for some of you. And they look at your photos. They still have your photo. They look at your photos. I think this person misses the old days between you and them. They talk to people about you and they tell people that you're moving or they tell people about your sudden change that you're going through, okay? So they do tell people your business. This past person does tell people your business. This person's giving you the silent treatment. You and this person could have been twin flames, like you could be marrying each other. And this relationship is over, no second chances. You will be growing and transforming your life. And with the palm tree, you're coming into stability and security. So even though this new person, isn't that trustworthy themselves, this new person coming into your life is bringing you stability and security. And that's something this past person really couldn't do. I don't know if they had something going on with them, or, I know they were in a lot of pain, but this person was just not able to bring you stability and security like your new person can. Okay. So let's get the messages from the Hidden Truth Oracle, and then we will end the reading. I don't think your person, I think you're the one that loves your person. This person you're dealing with, you're the one that's in love. You're the one that cares. I didn't really see any cups for this person. All I saw was Five of Swords energy. And to me, I think that means this person, they really don't like you, Pisces. You know, they really don't like you. And that's putting it nicely. I'm not going to use the other word, but they really don't like you. When someone looks at you like competition or like someone that they want to defeat all the time, that is not the person for you, you know? Sometimes in school, you will have children that are ruthless, and they grew up in homes that were ruthless. They were taught to be ruthless by their parents. I'm not making excuses for them, but you'll see it demonstrated in daycares and schools where children will do some ruthless things to each other. Main message, you speak to me through music. So this person hears certain songs on the radio, and they think about you. Maybe you and this person used to listen to music in the car together. I know I was a distraction from your pain, and finding out the truth crushed me. They may have found out some sort of truth about you moving, and it crushed them. They don't react when people mention you, but whatever they did to hurt you, they knew exactly what they were doing. And they claim they love you, but I don't think they know what love is. I think your person, based on that 5 of swords energy, your person may have some narcissistic qualities from their family of origin. And I think the only thing they understand about love is ownership. They think owning somebody is love. So I love you and I'm so attracted to you. I think this just means they just want to own you. That is their hidden agenda. You remember when we pulled that page of swords energy, this person has this hidden agenda of wanting to own you. I remember every detail of that day, and you and I were too young. So when you and this person were younger, there may have been a day where you told them how you felt about them, or what you how you wanted to be with them, and they just felt like you and them were too young at the time, which to me is kind of like a cop out because, young people can be in love. So there could have been some other reason, where maybe they felt like, neither you or I have a lot of money, so we're too young. Maybe they were looking for stability and security, and maybe they felt like you were too young to provide them with that, and they wanted to stand back and watch you, and see if you ever got a lot of money or something that they could benefit from. Because with you and them being too young, it's almost like this person has this control issue where, they wanted control. They wanted to know how things turn out before just jumping into anything. Like this person, I won't say that they wanted you for your money, but this person could be like the type of person where, they don't take risks or chances unless there's something in it for them. They didn't really understand love back then, and they still don't, back then for them it was like, well, what's in it for me? What are you going to do when you're older? And now, it's no longer about what's in it for me, but now it's about ownership. Now they feel like love is owning somebody. So this person doesn't know what love is. And they're using this excuse of, you and I were too young. That was why I rejected you. You and I were too young. And it's a cop out. It could be that you were so young that maybe you didn't have a car. Or like you could have been 18 and of legal age to have a car, but maybe you couldn't afford a car, and so then they didn't want to be with you because you didn't have a car. And oh well, he's too young, or she's too young. This we're too young thing is a cop out. Because unless you were like 6 or 7 years old, yeah, that would be too young. But if you were like in your teenage years, like 18, 19, way up there, late teens, I don't I think they're using you and I were too young as some sort of cop out. It's like, well, you didn't have anything back then. Okay. Well, they didn't either. So, but that's all I have, Pisces. I hope things go well for you with this move. Um, I really wouldn't worry too much about, this new person that, yeah, they may talk about you behind your back, but they're going to provide you with the stability and security this person is not providing you with, because you're dealing with a ruthless person. It's kind of like if you were hungry and they were hungry, they would eat and not care whether you ate or not, as long as they ate. Like, this person has been hurt so badly in the past. The only person that they care about is themselves. Like, they can't see beyond themselves. I mean, for some of you, you're dealing with someone that's so narcissistic, they can't see that your needs exist, that you have needs, that you're a human being with needs, and that you exist. They can't, it's like all they can see is their needs. So, and that's why, they think they love you, but it's because they're seeing their need of wanting to, well, they think it's a need. They think they need to own you to feel happy. So, that's all I have, Pisces. I'm sorry your person came from like a swords family or a swords type of background where there was so much drama and chaos. But you can't fix this person. And the only way you're going to release this person is to express how you truly feel for them with all of those Eight of Cups energy, all of that love you have, in order to let them go. Because if you don't release it, if you don't let it out, it's going to be hard to have closure, because you're going to have that blockage where you stopped yourself from admitting how you feel and you just hold on to it. So that's all I have, Pisces. Congratulations on moving, and take care. Namaste. Bye for now.